Hi everyone, so in this lesson we are going to talk about valid and invalid selectors. You place it basically on inputs, and what they do is determine a different state based on the fact that the input is valid or not valid. As you can see, the border is red or green based on the fact that the email or the password are correct or not. So coming to our HTML document, as you can see, we have this simple form. I have the input type email, which is required, the input type password is required, and there is a minimum length of 8 characters. And then we have the CSS, with which I wrote some styling things. Let's immediately see how they behave. This valid, and basically it gives a border of 1 pixel solid green, and we can give it, let's give it also invalid. Okay, so as we go into the document, that's not exactly what we want, because the elements are already red. If we give it a a basic email, okay, it is working. So as you notice, immediately the result is not exactly what we wanted, because the borders are immediately red, and generally is not the behavior that you want. Anyway, if you define an email that is correct, is turn green, so is working quite fine, but we don't want the field to be red since the beginning. So what we can do is to apply, and is what basically all of the times, or most of the times, we do with valid or invalid, is to apply these two selectors chained with focus. So now they are chained with focus, and if I focus, it should turn red, otherwise green. But as you see, the border is currently covered by the default behavior of the browser. So we have to go to our input on focus and give an outline of none. So we are basically deactivating the default behavior of the browser. And now, as you can see, if I enter inside, it becomes red. If I place a correct length or a correct type of email, it becomes green. Another possibility that we have is to use another selector that is very similar to valid and invalid, is called user valid or user invalid. In this case, we are not going to use it with the focus state. Let's see what it does. So basically, when we first focus, it doesn't become red immediately. Then if we type something that is incorrect or is correct, and then we go out, it becomes red or green. As you can see, it has immediately become green. Okay, same for the password. At the beginning, it doesn't become red. If you make a password that is not correct and then you go away, it becomes red. A slight difference, you might choose one way, you might choose the other. I want to finish this video with a simple trick that is not really related with the topic, but you may like it. As you can see, I added this stick here at the last of the input, or the cross. To achieve this, I added a span. I added a span here after the two inputs. There is a span, And then if I use the sibling selector, the pseudo element before, and then you add it, and then you simply add it on the span. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you appreciated this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next one.